John, I imagine that's the result that you want when you're coming out of a long break like that.
Yeah, it was. It was nice. I give the guys credit that we were, we had a little bit longer practice yesterday, but pushed them a little bit, and they responded. And then this morning they came in and they were pretty dialed in the meeting. So it was nice to come in and have the energy that we had, which you get usually after a break. But I think the most important thing was the mental. They were attached to the game, and mentally they were sharp.
Do you think your team has responded to what you've been asking them to be tougher to play against, be harder in the corners and all that?
Yeah, I thought tonight we certainly took a step in that direction, and we spent a lot of time on that yesterday, and we spent a lot of time on that prior to the break. And I think it was nice to see tonight with the box outs that we had. I thought Keith saw the puck more. We were in shot lanes more, particularly going out to the point. So those are some things we got to continue to work on. We have 2 really good days here before a game on Thursday, so we'll continue to work in those areas and hopefully continue to get stronger and be tougher to play against.
It almost seemed like this morning you were challenging your goaltenders, all of them, to be better in their position. Did you see that from Keith tonight? I know you mentioned it a little bit there.
Yeah, Keith looked a little bit back to himself. I thought he made some big stops. They had some pushes and they had some really good looks, which they do. I mean, they're a talented team and they make some nice plays. And he made some key saves when we needed them. And I don't think you have the opportunity to beat Pittsburgh if you don't get strong goaltending. And it was nice to see him look more settled. He was reading the play while he was controlling his rebounds, and that was good to see.
Even before the break, Travis Zajac was playing really well. What's he doing right now?
Well, he's so consistent in the way that he plays, but I mean, he's mentally engaged. He does the right thing systematically all the time. He's so competitive on the puck, and he's one of these guys that he wins a lot of the hard areas of the game, and that allows him, usually when you do that, it allows you to be able to control the game or put yourself in situations where you're able to produce points.
When he is consistent like that, what kind of influence does that have on the other people on the ice around him?
Well, it's a huge influence, and obviously with Woody back, and I think Travis and Coleman play well, but I think Woody really complements them as a line too because of his speed, and I just think you see the 3 of them together. They make really good decisions with the puck, when to put it in, when they can make plays. I think defensively they're all very difficult to play against. They're stingy on the puck. They're good in their system detail, and it's a line that works well together. But the big thing is just the consistency that they play with mentally and physically.
Sammy Vatanen a little banged up, it looked like, towards the end. Is he okay?
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, we talked to him after, so just some stitches on over his eye, so he should be good to go.
Talk about the work of your penalty kill tonight against a group that talented with Pittsburgh on their power play.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't ideal with the amount of penalties that we had in the game, but the penalty kill came up big and kind of back to where they left off prior to going into the break. But I mean, if you look at them, they play with strong structure. I think their execution of the system is excellent. They have a lot of pride in it, and we got some big saves, which you have to have. We got some big block shots, which you need to have on a penalty kill. But I think they were a pretty big difference in the game tonight.
John, Andy played over 8 minutes on the penalty kill. What makes him so effective in that role?
Well, as I said, his attention to detail in the penalty kill is excellent. He's a big-time shot blocking player. It's a lot of times the reason why he's so good is it's nuances of the penalty kill. It's when to pressure, when not to pressure, when he's coming out to block a shot. Is he taking away the shot lane? Is he taking away backside of the net, depending on who it is? And his understanding of what needs to be done at the right time is high end, and that's what makes him such a good killer.
When Pavel makes that play on Malkin and body, and then uses his skills to get the puck to Brian, is that what he's capable of when he combines his size and what he can do with the puck? Yeah,
that's the the benefit of having that type of size and skill set, and those are some of the things that we consistently try and need to see more from Pav. But that's one of those flashes that you see with him that we'd like to see more consistent. But I thought in tonight's game, he was good. He's particularly good on the penalty kill, and that is indicative of what he can do. We just like to see him more consistent.
How do you respond and build on this moving forward this week?
Well, just take tonight's game and take the good and the bad. There's certainly some things that need to be cleaned up, but I think in this situation you want to look at the reasons why we had some success, and then we have 2 really good days. We've come off break, and we talked to the players about we got to put in a couple of good work days here and make sure that we're improving our game and getting ourselves ready to go, and we got a big rivalry game on Thursday.